Third umpire.
So I will help from Histon, you will help from LASHINGS.
Yeah, but I don't know any of your fielders. So the opening batsman for LASHINGS is LASHINGS captain. This is very good without the helmet at the moment. So England leg spinner back in the day, the 2000s. And opening the batsman who's already striding out is Kirk Edwards. So Kirk Edwards played 50 times or so for West Indies across Test and ODI formats. Scored 100 on Test match debut in 2011. He's striding out. I expect he'll face the first ball.
Look at Kirkhead, that is the most accomplished person we've had out in Histon C colours. Probably ever. But at the same time, we never know. We had Josh Brown as our overseas who played for GBL for Brisbane and hit a century in the final.
So Chris Schofield just running out. So Chris Schofield really so great story Chris Schofield in terms of his career. So he through the ranks of Lancashire. He was kind of seen, it was a bit too early for him. When Shane Warne came along in the early 90s, the other Test playing nation was trying to find their own Shane Warne. Leg spin was coming purely through Shane Warne was coming into prominence again. And
really retired him now.
Yeah, but I mean, slowly bowling leg spin all round for Lancashire. As we went through the ranks, played a couple of times for England, then dropped out not only of international cricket but county cricket as well a few years later, and was playing minor counties cricket, driving around up in Lancashire to Suffolk every weekend.
Very well organised there.
And then he was taken back on by Surrey. Got a contract with Surrey ended up in the T20 World Cup squad again. So real up and down and up again.
We are on live right? So we have our very own Cam Mitchell from Histon bowling. That was shorter than he'd like, but he got away with it.
I don't think we've seen many quick singles or push twos here.
No, I think we've
you wouldn't see it with Lashes, you wouldn't see it if it was dry.
No, I think we've agreed a power play situation. Otherwise, I think we would have put more fielders out. So I think we've agreed a power play, probably the first 2 overs.
Okay.
That's the second ball shot and a quick single. Contrary to popular belief.
Well, that's a quickly single openers with you for Lashes.
Okay, well, you've heard it here. I think we've got literal tens of people in the stream, so this is very exciting for national cricket.
Tens of people. So tell me, the pitch, how is it playing this season, or is it generally stay the same season?
Over at Histon, it generally is a battle with them. We expect a lot of runs out there. We had a long time groundsman, Campo, who did the pitch for about 40 years, I think.
Okay.
Incredible. And it's not bad. Still a battle.
So how does it work though? So it's generally a batting wicket, but a lot of moisture through the play. So is that kind of balances out to extent of the bowl out there? Moves away outside off start.
We generally have a wicket that is more batting focused, but we give a little bit to the bowler. This season, what I'd say so far has been I think the games we've had on this match so far this season, win or lose, none of them we've won or lost. Any season we've won less than 2 runs, so it's been very, very bad.
He's bowling well.
Yeah, it's a very good opening camp.
He's putting that little bit extra into it as well. Creates a little bit more zip.
So last Sunday we had a 100 game.
Yeah,
which is interesting for Cambridgeshire. I didn't think we'd adopt it, but we had the new T20 league has moved.
Oh, so there was actually a league, is it?
Yeah, it's a genuine 100 league.
Okay.
So
is that?
4-5.
Cammy.
That's no good. Areas boy. Cam was getting a good review on screen, but not you.
Archie, you go down to deep cover, mate. You can have the rest of this over, and then Shree's gonna come on, all right? Keep going.
It's interesting that you see have a good over there and down that side. We're talking in the Q&A last night with Curtly, Ambrose and Courtney Walsh down in Southampton. taking the main job. And all the, it's kind of relevant in terms of but one of the audience questions was just around Courtney Walsh's longevity, career, 17 years career, first man to take 5 women to Scotland. Just to ask about just how he managed to be successful for so long. And interesting is that he took over 50 away from home.
Yeah, I said it was
touring overseas. So
that's a very rare stat for a bowler.
And what you sort of say is that it's really, it's about practice, it's about practicing consistency.
No, I tell you what, Cameron Mitchell will be watching that one back over and over again.
So that's the claim to fame, isn't it?
Nice, great work. Who sorted that out?
I wanted to tell you he's down to 2 years. Let's give the man a breather. Okay, back and back. We are fully on the box. Fully.
Are you, what are you guys? Two overs. Okay.
Hey,
Well, yeah. What's that, 40 years?
Little words are okay.
Did you hear?
I did try who the next bowler is for Histon.
Yeah, so just going back to Courtney Walsh, it's about, it's almost like practicing consistency. Over and over again.
Before absorption. You're right. Just lights out.
It's a really outdated design.
I am fine for them.
With like a bit of a sponge thing on the outside. Like,
And doing fantastic very quick. Very quick.
So there's only been so the road changes last year.
I think you told us that.
Oh, it's the ball.
Yeah, so I had it.
Very quick.
I played with the Walkers, but Histon put Rams, and they had their quick ball. Played about 6 minutes. One rubbish. It was one of those where it didn't, like, the way it was positioned, it went down the plate, and it sort of squished onto my hands, and the edge of it just went absolutely squeezed.
Thick around the corner.
Thankfully,
That's our first proper scoring shot. Yeah. That is the first proper.
Who's this ball? Yes, they did.
I think we kind of always which is wicked. We would be bowling first.
That's actually
Beat the back.
for me, the ball swings down. So 60 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour. Dumbbell swing.
So we had only a couple of people. Give him a couple of years and he will. We have another youngster as well. Who used to be
The sort of compelling yes, he goes to the lab at university.
First proper aggressive shot.
And that's 4 runs pulled away.
Yeah, like he was
Just that little touch short.
If anything reassuring, because we were starting to look at LASHINGS for display.
It's very strange. Very, very good place game. So although they're a social side, the absolutely have a really good young team. Former England under 19 player. So they have a lot of very good visitors to play for us actually.
I'm seeing the name alone.
So they were like, they restricted us to 160 and we bowled the second, we had about 30-46.
Who's bowling that?
After 5 overs, two guys come to the crease and just smashed it down. Beat us. And, you know, it's the fielding, you see. You've got the youngsters in the field.
For those two guys,
Yeah, it's great. One of them scored 88. 130 yards. Young lady here, keep your eye on the ball, mate. Young lady, don't worry about that. There's a few people here. Rain literally started right this morning. Are you? Literally ran consistently all the way through to half the score. Straight to the gap to something going.
It's also
we've probably got 150 people coming watching the game. That's a huge shot. That's six runs. That is.
Let me get a ball, please.
That barely even looked like he tried to hit it. Like, that's a length ball. Whip to six.
Flipped away, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a flat six as well.
Flat six, yeah. Flat batted away for six.
We didn't see a lot of those. That's the professional injection that we've got here at the rack today. We, I say, for those who can't see it, we have a net that runs probably from Backwood Square to wicket. But if you go from this end, anything kind of finer than that, you're on the run from you potentially on the run. And there are plenty of guys who know how to ranges of 6 at Histon. I think we could maybe put the trust in it.
So what would be the biggest six then?
I mean, it's highly subjective, of course. So we have a few people, 5 or 6 people who have spoken to you already today. Let's say our biggest claim probably is, as I mentioned, preamble. I don't know if you can speak, but we have still getting Josh Brown from the Brisbane BDL team. As well. But
there is going to be a
BDL winner. Yes, we won final. But he hit 291 not out. That's and I think
it's going to be a nasty swear. I know it's. This is what you say when you meet.
I would probably say he's likely to win. But I think there are many people in TikTok now who
Come back!
however, I'm not really when we're hearing anyone like literally hit one.
I think it's entirely subjective. And you imagine it being this purely because of the bottom back and things like that.
That kind of felt like a box. The other ball.
Well, that was great delivery. Dixie's a bit low, but that was just a good the pace of nothing else. That's the end of Kirk Edwards.
And he'll be delighted to know that he took that pace.
Yeah, I think he did.
So this is rude. I told you he was going to tell me bad stuff. There you go.
That's only Kirk Edwards. What did he score?
Well, we're trying to work that out. Let's work that back to the range. Great. We love it.
We'll take a lot of your intent out of your game.
But we do have a good round to make sure this is who it is. Is this away shot?
Just getting it.
Well, I can tell you from our table at lunch, I had Chris Lewis on the table. He said that Owen Sharp was followed by James Okay, James Hilton, possibly. But we've sent our best man on it, so we'll see.
James Hildreth. Yeah, so new batsman is James Hildreth.
Very exciting. And I think that is Max's over. That was good over.
Very dark, but yeah,
we went full flat six on the biggest round, and then
that's the end of the third. James Hildreth scored over 18,000 runs for Somerset. It's not too bad, is it? It's a very, very consistent player. He should have played for England.
So I'm guessing he would probably hit some statistics as the best player not to. Yeah, I'd agree. Okay, but new back radio, Tom Newman, our very own Histon. So Tom Newman will probably bowl round the wicket leg.
Yes, how many bowlers do you think Histon will use?
I think we'll use what? I think we're on a T10, and given that a lot of people are chomping a bit to play, I think that we will probably use somewhere in the 8th. Now, I think it will be down to our captain John Turner as to how much he wants to involve everyone versus re-bowl the players. So I think
95%.
right now there's probably 10 bowlers who could bowl.
There is a lot.
I think there'll be a temptation to try and beat
You
him.
could turn on his hand.
So the 21 for 1. I'm
2 overs.
2 3.5 overs. This is a very good.
You'd have to say it's pretty good for Histon.
Yeah, it's good for Histon. Robson had a 6, he had a 4 wides, a 3 wides. So not too many legitimate runs off the bat in that sort of thing, really.
I mean, we've got a protest from that here, legs side wide. I don't know if the umpires have been briefed on this one. Either way, Thompson's pretty happy to spray one down the leg side and get away with it. So.
That punched away. It was in the air, it's fading away, just the one. It was in the air for a little while, but
we have our very own Murray Christie keeper, who's the 15 or 16 years old, and he is a top quality keeper. So this is in Cambridgeshire. He is playing first division cricket, which is pretty impressive for Africa, especially new fans as well. So let's get back to, and we've got a rush to run the table.
yeah, that was got one a bit short as well. So 4 overs down, 21.
Glorious, a good bit of barbecue.
It was a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's been a good game.
I mean, I will say,
I'm just really pleased that it was
but right now, I would say that Histon could be feeling pretty good. Okay, now we have Felix back. So this can go either way. Felix is one of our youth contingent who, to be honest, is kind of a new bowler.
So you bowler in centre
As in,
the batter that's taking
he's
the bowling?
a wicket keeper who, being a fairly good wicket keeper, has adapted to bowling because the other person of his same age group.
And he's only
Go first! Felix Gray. So we've covered the boundary right now, so this could be wickets. I don't think it'll be a punch. Good games. But that is a lot. And a while. And we have Chris Nell on the screen. It's streaming. Oh yeah, we're on commentary right now. It's a stream. Right next to us, to the right. Chris, you expect the goal? To be fair, you like the field, right?
I do. You know.
I like the love field. Unlike everyone else.
That's my favourite.
That's a better ball, Felix.
Not nicer than the wicked push.
Good ball.
Not from that ball.
Oh my God, there's a lot wrong with that. I don't think Felix will watch that back at the moment.
There's in there.
There's a loo on the side of the stair. See where the corner of this is?
Just there. There's only one in the corner there.
Are we looking in the parish? What do you reckon? Well, I think we're doing pretty well. So Cam, you're on the stream right now. So well done on your first over. Oh, you got shocked and delighted at the same time. But look good. I think actually our first 4 overs have been pretty good. This is a bit of a gamble. Maybe we get a wicket. Maybe we don't know. Joe, what do you think?
Same as you. I think it's either going or.
Flat one. I think that's yeah, but I think that's okay. I think it's going to be fielded.
There's a couple coming back to 2. And to be fair, Chris Schofield and James Hill, you've probably got 2 of Lashling's more athletic players.
I think even still, if they're taking 2 country, I think you can take that as a we're on the clock. Really? This is a real stream. What's popping up there? Well, we have a microphone on this phone, and we're doing don't shy away though, we'd love to hear you on the stream. How was your first over? It was going really well until that big one.
Right, yeah, I tried to bowl them off
Confirmed here, no human error.
Yeah, it's a skill issue.
Okay, hands coming big. I think we might have our first 6. The signals were very specifically by the keeper. Almost.
Where's it like the local youth?
Score's moved on to 34.
Yeah, it shows that it was a fairly decent over.
I'll find out.
Who's this holding?
Mac De Silva.
Mac De Silva.
Good Cubby! Good stuff, Cabby. Don't worry, he's got no good looks to save.
That's not on the camera. He's saved on the score.
Clip it.
But he's been saved.
I think so.
Thank you, boy.
Didn't it?
Fifth over.
Pitch it up, Maggie.
6th over and we're at 35. So I think this could be a really competitive game.
He's a Northants prospect.
He is.
He's a Northants prospect and he showed why there. It was a very unorthodox shot, but
It is a wicket around the white champers.
The man in the white trousers, he said.
So James Hill is coming. So he's coming in.
I imagine it'll be LA Sharp.
I mean, I can't say from my perspective you would
He played a lot of ODI cricket, very stylish.
I can tell you that he was going to be on the table today.
Who did you get?
I had a very good time.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I was hoping to it looks like that was from here. Yellow
Yeah,
hand.
that's ace.
Beautiful.
LA
Sharp.
LA Sharp.
I look at calling it to scorers who are too young to know who LA Sharp is.
He scores a lot of runs. Like he plays.
I grew up in Tunbridge. Oh yeah, TOM.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I genuinely grew up there. That's kind of so literally medium mark. And I'm assuming we have Schofield next one.
Schofield's still there.
Basically watched everyone else so far.
Yeah, he's
That's a long one. I think we can.
that's 4 runs.
Hey, good fielding!
That was a bad ball.
Oh, Lashes needed that. That's the 40 up.
Very much so.
Be interesting to know what
No more short. 80s and 90s.
That's pushed away as well.
That's going to be.
Go on, Cav. Go on, Cavi.
I think the
Cav.
urgency of the batsman is saying
Good, Cavi. Really good, Cav.
I fielded in for a
less
century.
extraordinary efforts. I think what we're looking at for TMI to score. And no, wait for a good game. I think if Lashings are off to a flyer, and we're looking at 100 plus, I think it'll be a little bit different.
He loves it.
Not out for one. And that's another over. So I think that looks like 41 for 2 from 6 overs. So we've got 4 overs to go. I'd say I think we should hope for 10 over point.
Yeah, I think we need 80s, mid-80s at least.
Yeah, hitting the 80s from 10 overs.
What are you expecting out of the batsman from this today? Strong,
I don't think it's impressive. I think the lads at the top will definitely go for that. Okay, so we have Hamid and Naziri in there. I think we're going to be using all of our fielders right now. It's definitely got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the lounge from what I can tell. I would have liked to think that there'd be 4 in the ring this time.
Amazing to do this.
Any other day would have been phenomenal. How good it was, great. But that's a sort of ball that's going to go straight to the sweeper. I don't think anything more than one. I think obviously from us at the club, like we're obviously gutted to know exactly what the weather we hope for, but we've put some resilience out. I'm very happy that we've got a
Well, the thing is, we've got to go on.
So we have a T10, just for anyone who's tuned in, we have a T10 and it will be Histon versus LASHINGS, but it's by the majority of the field.
Yeah, I think 50 of our guys will go out there.
Yeah. But bowler versus batsman is very much still a contest.
Yeah, Fred!
Fucking Hastings, isn't it?
I mean, look, no one wants to get We're basically doing what we can.
I think with our guys, if one of our guys get injured,
Well, yeah, you got to
we've got a little bit of a green, that's probably not close.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'd like to think confidently at this point.
And Murray!
No, so, right hand bowler to left hand batsman. And to be honest as well, I think LASHINGS need it at this point. I think they do need it.
They could do some boundaries here, but it's not easy. Decent bowling, very decent bowling.
Short one, have we got very high self-mark?
I know. But he has been moved away.
4 runs.
4 runs.
Where is the order?
Got it out there.
You feel it better? The board, they got 49 and we're approaching 7th over, so it's a very guessable score. Except you feeling like there's a chance.
11. All 11.
That is in the slot, but is it caught or is it for?
Another 4 again. That's the 50 up for LASHINGS.
We'll put our 11 worst fielders out there.
Yeah, I mean, Seb, if that was you out, if you've gone off, you would go out.
Come on, Ambrose!
53 from 7. No, there's one more to go. And that is another big hoik, and I think that's going to be 4, maybe 6.
That's
That is 6. Okay, so
How on earth do you think that could be a 4?
that is not making the first. That is a big push for LASHINGS.
59.
Up to 59, it's a big over there.
Maybe he's trying to make the
Kind of come out of nowhere, but that's 7 overs in. I mean, that probably puts 100 back in play.
So good,
I don't
Cav!
know, we'll see.
I mean, at 10 and over, that would get you to 99. So definitely makes it possible. Emily coming back to the field. Yeah, keeper's up to the stumps. I think this is John. So this is our first impact of Histon. So he generally protects the short hand on here. It's a very short hand here. I'm very interested to know how he will go next. Premier batting over at LASHINGS. So this is, I would say, from a Saturday perspective, this is our best.
His name?
John Turner.
John Turner.
First impactor. John Turner. I would describe him as
bowling.
I have not done him justice.
No times out of 10 that can go the other way. But not with John Turner.
No, I thought maybe that would go over the net.
And that is the end of Scully.
Schofield has gone, and
He was a danger man,
He was
'cause he-
ready for John Turner.
No, he wasn't. I mean,
Well, I tell you, a lot of batsmen came to on.
he was a danger man. Scully was getting some runs there in the last over, but John's come on and got a steal.
In many ways, you might say that this messed up. But coming on
Well,
this late.
then 6 comes
I'm going to go on grass before we're here.
Yasser Arafat.
I'm delighted to see him. Really excited to see him. I saw him as a 10. I thought he looked in very good shape.
He is, well, he's so involved with cricket. He teaches, he There's a lot of coaching. Mark Savage is as well.
I'm expecting
He keeps himself in shape, and he is a lovely man. I've not been involved with Lashings for 10 years, and involved in all that time. And he is always smiling, always so happy to be around, in and around it. And played a lot of leagues all around the world.
One vowel differently.
In terms of bowling, Mark is one of the great left bowlers.
I would expect him to evolve.
He's a decent batsman.
Especially if Histon goes to find the bat. John Turner. Nice, good good hands for Murray. He is a good like muscle and batting, spin, and that is John Ashford. It's his first impressions. He's got a lot of It's very much about
the thing is, at this stage, with just a couple of overs after this, it's not just the wickets, it's actually very hard to get away.
the economy is
Very hard to get away, but the Lashings only, they're seeing the 50s, so
now we have a short down ball, you can see that John opens to the center. So that's going to be one good I say we play pink ball and we play red ball in the league, and John usually the short end. We have a short end, so gets a lot of wickets, but also trusted with the very
No
back. It's going to go.
you can tell just by the way
He is good, and many people tune in will have been extra. But that was terrible. That was lenses. But as you say, like Dave, like you're about 10 from there.
okay. I saw your message
You
and
can't
I
see
was
for
always
expected, like it's a very short. You can get is your car down there?
no, on the other side.
Yeah, good. Because if your car's in that car park, it's very much.
So what have Histon got coming up the weekend? Do you have first impression this weekend?
First thing away, second John running his ball. Oh, is it good?
Or something like that.
But it's
Can we go to the Jeremy Institute?
15, 16 years
Institute. I knew it was here.
So Histon are definitely not having usual season. Usually it's the league. This season
Let's see, that was a compromise.
but John has definitely.
It's like the name of the pub. You don't change the pub name.
I suppose that's
Yes, you're in the end right now. Just keep the game open. Another pretty good ball. And we're going to have our one point.
Just say the team is.
Emma, we'd love to hear from you. We have thousands of people live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube.
I mean, the people that tune in definitely aren't here already, so like, please feel free to jump in. We've got 2 overs to go. The game is very fun. I wouldn't be surprised at the guys that have joined
Who's Doyle now? Doyle De Silva.
We have Doyle De Silva. Actually surprised me because he's bold. So this actually really is.
This score for them.
The score is 69.
69.
So Lashes had to leave another over.
Yeah.
Oh, catch him. Oh, no.
James Hilder. Okay, so James
That was probably the
who
easiest
is
catch.
one of the best batsmen.
You guys should be commentating. I don't mind.
We're on the street.
We're on screen.
So this is going out.
So you can hear me.
Yeah, you're Dan, what do you think?
Click a button to get some summer game.
Well, I mean, what do you think of the action so far?
Oh man.
I mean, Dan, presumably you are going to be one of the top orders for this night.
Yeah.
You're looking at a total of 61 for 4 after 8. I think we are in the driving seats. But again, the score on the board is 210. Again, you always look the positive hand.
I mean,
But I think if
you yourself, you have your white heads on already.
I'm ready.
Go hammer.
I'm going to turn into him.
So he plays with disability.
No, he hasn't played for Lancashire.
Yeah. He's a lover.
I believe it's someone.
He plays cricket, yeah. But he plays
Solomon Ben.
like not quite.
So when we were in the market,
Yeah,
there were some guys.
First team player. No.
Solomon Ben is bigger than everybody.
I think he might be up there with like the biggest knocks in South African rugby history. Bucky's Boyd and Suleiman Ben, who wins?
I mean, I remember I watched him on TV for numerous years, but seeing him up close, he really was. He's a big guy. Like, I think that he could turn anything into a full, right? Like, to the half of it.
Is it Suleiman? I don't think, but that's a big
That's a
one.
shot. Is it anyone on the boundary?
Sorry,
That's not Suleiman. That's not Suleiman.
There was another small fella. Sam, can you find out who's back?
I think it's Hugo Hammond.
Oh,
I've got it.
Yeah, Hugo Hammond.
So Sullivan Ben was shooting him out.
Either way,
That was a bit too short.
I'm going to assume that's Ollie Shine.
No, very short.
Oh, wait, okay. So Hugo
No,
Hammond.
Sullivan Ben was down to come out, but it's actually Hugo.
Dance.
That's in the air.
I mean, no one's come to it. But we do lads, yes, we do. Seb, Ollie. An assistant gentleman, because there might be a medical. Touch him. Oh! Okay, we have one over to go. Anyone watching the stream? We have quite a few people. We are.
I've been on twice.
Okay, things have really caught up. We have 80. We've gone over to 80, yeah. Just follow this one ahead.
Sullivan Ben was due to come in, but Hugo's wrong. Hugo Hammond is
Yes. Yeah. We're very familiar. I think for the younger club, they're very keen. So we do have
Johnson, is it? Well, the
running
last
the
over.
second here to go to race.
The last over, the score's on 90. Sorry, 80. So score's on 80. 80 from 9 over.
I think it's quite justified given the game's quite poised. He has a pause, much like.
Is that a deliberate pause?
Oh yeah, he has it in the locker. Which I know is subject to controversy in the hundreds. And that was from the arm. That was a good flick.
Chopped away.
We've gone for 4. And is that away shot flicking it away? I agree.
Sometimes he plays shot and
he looks that's a full toss, but
full toss
it looks like a 6. I think it's a 6 run. I think that is John will be very thankful with that. That is one of our best bowlers. Really got through.
91. Will actually get to 100.
It looks like they will at this point. I think it will.
They need 9 off.
We're 3 balls in. I think it'd be very surprising if they didn't get this one at this point, given what the was going.
John can get back in his own.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has the ability to curve the runs, but we have to look at the field. The field is relatively spread. Can he bowl within those parameters? Be able to do that? Ollie, have you provided a spare ball? Okay, so for the viewers, we are on a second.
How many views do you have?
I think we would have 100 viewers. Because I think we would have had a very rounded view of the game. There's been a lot of people down. It's just that with the weather, I think we generally get a lot of views on stream. So.
He does like that shot.
John's really gutted at this point. This is kind of his moment, and he's definitely not going to run. 2 balls to go, and we are at 95.
What's in the air?
It's a short boundary down the end, isn't it? So that is over 100. So Lashing's reached the 100.
Well,
and that
3 or 4 overs ago, I didn't think they'd have any chance.
I thought they were going to be running short, but as it turns out, they haven't made it. And that makes the chase a little bit harder for us. John, will you make fairly good in the multiple? I think that's the end. I think that's our. That's the thing. It's 102.
102
from 10 overs.
From 10 overs. So competitive.
Well, we'll see.
Curtly so did well.
Certainly in the first 8 overs. I mean, I think it looked like it might have been a little bit tighter than it was, but I think the good thing with the T10 is that you usually.
Yeah, that's definitely Hugo. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
We're looking more at the team sheet and person Hugo there. Actually, Hugo left the boat. Well on the fielding side.
This table looks like a load of boxing judges. We've done very good goal. Back at the table. Because we're commentating on the screen.
You're right.
I'll leave. I'll go. You do it. To be fair, if you get some runs, hopefully.
You went back.
John,
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Can I put my two? Yeah.
At 5, yes. Well, you
He's full.
Now we're in a scenario where this is genuinely difficult. So now I think the strategy part will direct a little bit.
How
many have you got? Was it not? What was it in the end? 102.
Wait, are we bowling?
That's a good score.
Yeah,
we're the fielders for that.
Yes.
They bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. You will not have a bowler for Histon. You will always have a bowler for Lashings, but you guys will field.
Yeah.
I'll get Mike to do the...
What happened this time, mate? It was going so well.
No, I tried a slow one. The one that he picked me up. I should have just kept it. Tried to be clever, yeah.
So I
If the score's very close at the end, it's approaching a 4-1 round.
No, that was a slow one.
Just let it go. Yeah, all right, mate.
No, you sprinted and
And then you saw it coming there, so you slowed down.
Apparently your commentary has not been picked up. Yeah. A little bit quiet. Yeah. We didn't have that. Yeah. You need the mic a little bit closer. It's a good chat. I mean, mate, it was commentary for people here as well.
Enjoy that? Enjoy that, Brent?
He's cycling home.
I did, yeah.
He's cycling home, so... He's in your own.
I'm second.
I've just turned up for work.
I might get that.
It's a great time, but it sounds like it.
I wasn't. No, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like it did it, but nothing really came my way. Yeah, the Felix declined, you think? I wasn't sure if that was. Yeah. I thought we filmed it okay. Freddie did catch. What about Paran? What do you think about Paran? Yeah.
Both just the one back and then when the band was yeah. But I mean, who we got open? What's the?
I know it's set. Possibly can. Or Dan. We don't.
I think we've definitely got a lot of people who can get stuff done. We've got Doyle de Silva from town.
Yeah.
And he has gone all around.
Don't want to decline one like
Paran, that was absolutely legendary.
Hey, good spell, man. Good spell. What I did find it, I thought it was like, it was 5 years ago.
He did your life. He did the last time anyway. He could have done that.
Good though. Top spin.
Yeah.
The rest of the midfield were nice.
Is he getting 6 balls? Right.
Maybe better to bowl on, I think, in these conditions. It held its own. I think we weren't slipping about too much. The bowlers didn't seem to slip about.
Getting thrown out to the face.
Like we've sat in the market watching the range. We'd like to get just at the past. Yeah. We are on tearing up.
So we have.
Yeah. At this point, it sounds like some lashings going on. So we have to work out who's fielding. But the great thing is that we are getting huge to go.
Yes.
Bring it in. Talk to the table. I don't know if anything's going to scream or not, but it's good to speak to you. What do you reckon? You going big on the power play?
Nah, man, a little couple of beats early doors, mate.
Nice 7 not out.
Yeah, nice, yeah, mate. If one guy can stay there, more credit I can give.
Not gonna lie, they're your back.
Remember, this is not Saturday.
Well, I've got no choice for it. I just got to get after it. Anyway, guys.
So that's the biggest thing. I hope that was. Get it. I hope that was in the video.
So there'll be 7 so we've got so they're going to have those bowlers out there. So I think it's like Hugo Hammond. But like basically there's like 4 of them. Chris.
God, they're going to bowl them, right?
Yeah, they're bowling. It's
A couple in the field, and then everyone else is bowling.
yeah, so like we've got 7 fielders that are ours. There's
They can do 3 on rotations. And basically, you never have to provide a bowl.
no. So which 7 are going out?
Well, I mean, for you guys, you 11.
A big, a lot of beach. Big sport, it's going to be a little step.
Do you want to release one?
I hope it was on the counter. You never even went.
Well, no, you're right, Freddie.
Like what?
It's about yeah. Yeah, they thought too dangerous.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. This is the face to pro.
Who bought the face to pro?
Guy out there, and you've got to give one to like 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Tower. He's got a Tower shirt.
Okay.
They got yeah, I heard you say that. I think someone just said that.
Yeah, and you just think, like, for the sake of saying,
John.
he was over there with some friends and I saw you, like, you tried to get out and I saw you have to
It's Harrison.
Oh, that one there.
That's genuinely the worst fight I've ever seen.
No, I've seen many games.
Liam's a couple of weeks ago.
I pulled you off the field at vital moment. But yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
I want to say, I want to say that. I mean, must you make us What's your average?
What's your one thing?
0.
Also, there's more
I think it's just all. The edge that again.
I'll give you them on tomorrow. He's generating, he is decent.
He's the sort of person
That looked like your.
he's the sort of person that controls his
Yes, sir.
If someone can do that, even for our brilliant 11 players, yeah, I mean, I thought we were running really good, and we did some of it. But 10 11
Who
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the weird experience?
Until it's off, to be fair, then it was never cool.
I bet you couldn't play that.
How did you prepare
Don't have any?
Those two.
Seven, we'll get them on.
I'm up into
That's the commentary bit.
Seven.
What's that? Need someone in the commentary bit. World's worst commentary. What's the seven? Because I'm 4 people. Four people willing to film. Yeah. So I will jump over and I'll be the lead coach, but I don't know if I'll get another catch.
You going?
Yes, it can be. Mark Bartel. I've got just about Toby.
What's that?
Come here, I've got a new career for you, mate.
I'll jump over. Histon stream.
Is there a new one?
Anyone take a seat?
Come, Toby.
Toby, jump to take a seat. Sorry, not a cop.
Oh, you got Fardell in for a little bit. Anything for the limelight.
Anyone skillful in Histon. We are back on the
Seven people.
We are chasing with Histon in with our new Histon lashings against this lashing. We have provided the fielders with their bowlers. I might have them up, but Luke, Mark, how you doing?
With the wireless.
See how the bowling is any good, really. So,
I mean, I'm who is he? It looks like Courtney Walsh.
it does look like Courtney Walsh, and he actually also had Walsh on the back of his top. So.
Yes, I mean, he is gigantic too.
He does look pretty tall.
Hey, Michael jumping. Right. Now, are you on the composite?
I've been told I am.
Mark, it was short, it was sweet.
Michael? Let's see. Amir, did you get some extra chairs? Did we get extra chairs? Yeah.
Sorry, for those listening on the stream, we're just trying to find some chairs.
Chairs is a big problem right now. But we have a very unique situation. We have 3 of us that have been the same team before.
Shout out, Anthony. Shout out.
It's pretty crazy. But, so we have a few failed cricketers all commentating on 2 live cricketers.
Speak for yourself, man.
I'm still making a successful premier cricketer. Thank you, Alan. Michael, take a seat. And we have a 3-point thing. We have, unbelievably a Histon, Courtney Walsh running into bowl, bowling bouncy balls. Is what we have. I mean, it looks like up and down dobblers, but to be fair, he's very tall. So it is, it's not spin, it is up and down, but Javella looked tough.
The lashing zones that you seem to have taken.
From our end, we have Darren Butler, our overseas at Histon, joined by Seb Harrison, and Darren has dotted out 2 balls. No, true, but if you think about the way that lashings look like this, they also struggle.
Yeah, this is true.
Really look like they would struggle. And then we're going to go, oh, that looks like that might go all the way. No, okay, so a single run.
I think it's going to be 6 runs from very far. So 3 balls in with 1 off the mark, and that is leg side.
Yeah, we're having been one of last slightly
but is that the way it went for the first thing?
Well, ace at the couple.
But I have to say, I was surprised I mean, I will say this has been a very conservative.
More safe at home Saturday.
4 in, only 1 goal. That's it.
It's not easy. Like, often the teams playing the biggest crowd has ever played in front
Whole
of.
world in our world.
Exactly. Another goal.
And Seth Harrison will watch that. There's 1 run off the first over. And Courtney Walsh has really kept them.
I always say that Lashing's is a good way for the team.
Very much.
And so as a batter, you don't want to get out early.
We've had a love of it. It's been really good. And to be honest, I think we had a very good game. Real weather is cool on the bench. And that is a good pick-up, you said. And that might go for 4. That is going to go for 4. Seven whipped it away. Whipped away by 7. And we had a couple of lads on the trousers.
Yeah, no, so do we. I think we did sleep off it because I hit yeah, but that's the other one.
And then you get
Is that stunning?
tennis ball bounce. And then, do you want to go? Has been but you still get that moisture underneath. It is the diction.
Those of you that work very hard.
It's a minor miracle that we are.
Really, it's a credit to everyone. And a little reminder, most of the fielders are made to do this to make sure this happens. But every bowler will be lashed up in every match playing this So who we got playing? This is the guy that I thought scoreboard.
Everybody's got to do the
I thought that Yasser Arafat, I saw him in 10. He was
still playing tennis.
That's just a full ball, and that's not going to be good. But it isn't got.
That is a precursor. T20 World Cup.
So we have South Africa. So 2 dots now. So Histon definitely under a good 1 run on the board from 8. No, we're not 4. We have 7 runs on the board. But even still, this is still a difficult scenario. He's very
Come on, slower test match.
It's going to be a single.
Play some shots, eh?
There's 2 more. Come on. The Histon build to be
Just quick to come over to let me know this role on the side, shall we say, and urge me to tag him on social media.
Michael, are you still playing cricket?
Not easy.
No, he's not playing at all.
And when you work professionally, there's only so much just to be clear, the cricket. Enough money.
Which way do you go?
And we've played together and apart.
Sharp.
We're reflecting.
I saw it.
It's probably one of the best time shots we've seen
So far. Let's go now.
That'll go down well. Yeah.
Possibly 7.
Or 0.
Either way.
Yeah.
We are.
Yes, but it's good if you're when you're busy.
So yes, definitely. And at the moment, that's the priest to the out.
Yeah, it's really tricky. It's very easy to expect more. This pitch.
So we are 2 overs. We're perhaps on 8. We'll see on the scoreboard, but it's not quite as fast.
Tell you what, Yasser Arafat is the opposite of Stuart Hill. This is not a celebrity or man. This is not. The very fact that Yasser went off that makes me think it must have been very close.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
We do have, it's worth saying as well, we do have GoPro. All of the best clips on this game. All of the best highlights on this will be clipped up, and we sent it as well as on the lashing, so they're appearing on the social.
Murray was on the floor.
One of the added in the last few years, so any of these guys, hit their boundary of a famous bowler, they'll be dying out on the rest of their lives. They can have the evidence, the video proof. You hear from them?
I think on the whole, their skills probably but if not, it's personal.
I was going to say, Suleiman Ben's on,
Suleiman Ben is and probably difficult to well, this is not the that's not. For those who see it, well, this is pretty cool boundary. Very sensible. So this is what it is. You'll be the same, right? You love a ground that you can turn out and access the boundary, and then there are some ends where you have to be making sense of it.
Well, it's one of the big differences.
Yeah, actually, mate.
The level of power and time.
I might have to.
It's mere mortals.
Something
this, someone can turn up and look at our grounds, could have been and then yeah, it's fun. We're in for Walsh.
Suleiman Ben is someone who some of you might remember.
Yeah, there you go. It's big.
9 routed in 47.
Always something and then that might go. Nothing is going to. Honestly, it might go a huge play. Like you must know.
See you soon, buddy. Take care.
It's a notoriously, for those unfamiliar with this part of the world, this is a ground that for a long time is seen as one of the flattest, best batting pitches in all of this.
But at the same time today, we basically there you go, that's a 4. Good to see one for a little bit of a slog sweep over the wicket.
No one understood it.
550 over games.
That was my whole upbringing playing cricket.
Commonly, even in the 40s, today the pitch was a bit wet.
Another dribbler, but we have to feel that.
It's a slight leveler, but that's actually historically it's been good.
This is definitely a run score. Like if you're a prospective player in Histon, like or in Kenya, like this is the place to go.
Yes. Well, unless you're a bowler.
Yeah. If you're bowlers, don't come. You're a rich. Unless you love like. That's another 4. That is going to make the game a little bit more interesting. So I think we're going to get into double figures.
7 off of 2.
Yeah, we were getting a little low, so I think it's probably going to be 15 from 3. So we're back to 5 and over, and within 3 minutes.
It's an 87 to 7.
Yeah, but we will.
Oh, okay.
think.
No.
Okay.
The umpire seems a little slow.
Yeah,
one of the umpires seems a little
bit slow on the move, but
and both umpires standing behind the stumps.
we have 20 from 3 overs. It's not the fastest start, but it's not terrible. It doesn't keep you out there.
But there's got to be some aggression.
Yeah,
We're almost 13 and
if
over.
we're going to go in there, someone's going to have to take the responsibility themselves. Yes, it looks like Yasser Arafat. So, look, Lashings want to win. Oh, that's a big shot. We have a progressive shot for the first time, and that's going to be 2 runs. Didn't quite get it, but it's going to be 2.
Well, it's the level of aggression that the scoreboard dictates.
Absolutely, and we didn't get it. And then before, it was very much a load of it. I'm here, we've got some very high profile bowlers.
Who wants to get out for a golden duck or a dart?
But now that people are settled, I think we're going to get and we've got another one, another big flyovers. We'll find a batsman. I think we have the 2 again. And it hits the offside boundary. This is the long one. So, yeah, 4 runs from 2 balls. Histon definitely deciding to make this a real.
It's a well
every single ball.
Has done bits.
That is the reality, right? Okay, that is the way that you got to look at it. And that's another high shot, but it's going to be short again. At least one. They don't even go.
Yeah, because Histon's once played once
Yeah.
at the APL.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's safe to say that this is an attack that's slightly above that standard in terms of what they've achieved.
I would say that they've done that in the same way that Everton's been in the Premier League. Like they've been in the top league all the time. They haven't always been the winning team, but they've always been the top league. So at this club, they should always have always. And I think the club are very, very particular to keep it. That's a lead. You don't see that very often, do you? In a T10.
Yeah, that's a curious one.
I will say that if Buck was going to leave, he would have to answer for T10.
Yeah, I do feel like, I don't know if you guys have fine system, but
yeah, I mean, that's getting fine.
Yeah, well, and regardless of the quality of the bowler, you do need 13 overs.
Well, that's whipped round the corner. It's not much. I think it might be a leg high. We'll see. They're coming back for 2. They're going to take advantage of
That's going to be a fine as well.
That is going to be. It's not great for cricket, but it is 2 for this.
I mean, it's kind of clips like that that I think the match operation might be keeping an eye on. Yeah. Have some overthrows from the batting team spare.
If we were in a warmer climate, we wouldn't worry about that. I mean, there's going to be another 1, maybe 2, maybe 4. So he blocks it back. I mean, so the only ground maybe consider there are not a lot of grounds on for a block, but it's 2 runs. Like if you're playing a fairly considerable shot that beats the infield,
I remember playing about 2016 where, to my horror, our captain, despite pleas and begging our team, just refused to put anyone out for the first 10 overs or so. He was insistent on must have a ring and tried to explain it to us. Because I will remain that this was the highest scoring ground in Cambridge. And sure enough, when Histon came to play against us, after they posted about 340 they started with 4 fields out from the beginning.
We all live and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in terms of the gas, right, so we are 4 overs in and 20 minutes. So we are a lick over 7 now. Obviously, there was a fair amount to chase, and it looks like we've got Michael, you want lashings at this point? Is that Devon now?
Best name for you guys in history.
Absolutely. I mean, is he still getting it down and down? Is he going to for some twirlers?
No. This will be military. Spot from the end.
But a genuine effort.
Yeah, absolutely. Dev is a to drive. Always like he's doing his coaching work on that work now.
Okay, so that is. Oh, so that is a. So it picked up relatively well. Straight to the field.
That big over came off Yass's second over. Was big relative to being so far.
Yeah.
But you've got to be continued aggression.
This is going to be. It has to be proper effort. That's the one. Off the legs. I'm going to get nice. But Chris, I'm not giving it, so probably credit to Sebastian. But we really are at a point now where I think we're at some values.
Yeah. Required rate is hard in and around.
No, I do think I
make it.
Definitely
no hold.
Not out of the question, but I think we are going to see some people. Yeah, okay, so we've got Darren opening out a little bit, but it does feel like we're very much like in play. So that is Darren, our South African overseas. That is out. Courtney.
Yeah, I could hear Matt Parrish alongside with kind of processing in real time. But in fact, wasn't quite going to.
No,
it was actually.
That wasn't close to him.
Yeah,
and that was a good 10-15 metres or something.
It was actually a very well judged catch from mid on running in because we've already seen this today. It might look very easy out, but that outfield is slippy
for those on the screen that are following closely, I will say probably not in line with everything, and that was our field. So yeah. That's taken a huge surprise.
It's quite an undulating outfield as well.
Like, it's actually harder to think. Like, this particular ground is good to beat in, and it certainly is good to bowling. But on fielding, it definitely has, like, you can see it's a few undulating. So it almost looks like it's wide, and then suddenly that's a better run. So we have. This is Freddie Melville now.
Yeah, on a day like this, it's a field bumpy ground. So much rain. It's really hard to gauge just how much it's raining. I mean, you may be able to see on the live stream the sky still looks hot.
I mean, you have to give credit to everything we've got. So I think that might be so what we just had there on the screen is we had Freddie Meldo, I think, who has been a form batsman. He's getting a lot of big runs. It seemed like got a relative leg side freebie, and then maybe chase one down the outside, maybe clip one, and then the keeper's take it. That's it. Haven't played much, and I'll be honest, Freddie would have come to play. So we are now into our usual first team, and we're going to need some people to really.
Interesting, as he's walking off, he's not really body language, it feels like he's being wrong by decision.
He's probably correct in this one.
There was a loud appeal from Hammond.
I can tell you.
It was a great take by Hammond down the leg side. He's addressing him back thrower.
Yeah,
you know the phrase?
Addressing him back.
So held your decision of
So we have definitely a bunch of batsmen that can do the job. However, definitely underrated. And I mean, we are.
Come on, Kaz!
Ben Kavanagh. Ben Kavanagh at the creek. So Ben Kavanagh can hit the big ball. But
yeah, but then you're walking in needing 14 over.
Yeah, and pass. I mean, yeah, I think if you're taking bets right now, you would
just by
and perhaps before the game as well.
Devon Alpha looks like he's taking well breather.
It's Martin going for three.
I think it's safe to say that wicket is more than he gave himself would have been that wasn't the best of it.
I think
I think it's sort of like middling and
an element of not needing to overexert when you say it. Manoj Oswald's on. Last man stands legend.
The legend. Michael, you played Last Man Standing?
I've played a few games.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for it. I think it's a great way of making the game a bit more accessible for making it short and sharp. Gaming all players is still going to be better. Manoj is definitely.
So what makes a pure legend?
So I believe there's a certain number of runs in which Manoj in LMS has scored 20,000 runs. He's represented in over 40s and over 50s.
Then she wouldn't be reduced.
That's going to be old people. Let's be fair. I think Ben Cavanagh has outside of the back, and that's going to be fun.
One owing slightly more to brute force than time. He's expecting the bottom of his snoot.
It didn't feel like that particularly.
Well, he wanted it through more the cover.
Yeah, I think it was wanted to go into the Texas area.
That does seem to be like
Having us mixed out.
So really, we are looking at Histon side. Have to find some runs who are very good.
Right, rate steep.
That's a good shot. I think it's
Yeah, like we can't send them to the
But we do have Tom Newman to come, who is probably the best batsman in the club. So
The man himself is just behind us. He
did walk away very, very, very confidently. We do have
That's a very good catch. That was awkward.
We have the majority of those from fielding for batting.
And clearly the motivation to get their own teammates out is bringing out the very best in them.
I think that they are not got there. Right? So at the moment, we have got the majority of the players. We do not want to make this some kind of mess. We're not trying to make some kind of lashing.
I think they just want to get the mates.
I
mean, sometimes what's the biggest motivation?
Like, no person can play particularly well. They want to make sure they're winning. At the moment, it doesn't happen.
That was the final ball of the fifth over.
Yes, and we are 6 overs through.
6 overs, beg your pardon. So 67 to win off 4. Required rate is 60. What was King D doing? Batters in the heart.
We have a lot of batters. The great thing about Histon right now is that in a 14-15 squad, we have the batters. So it's not like
we want the bad news from
that we have the bowlers too.
Bloke that invented the douches.
Yeah. I mean,
it's that played mustache. Absolutely Oh, okay.
I am a Mustache from the entire way through, and I really want to see it.
Shot, Cabby!
Mate, if you so they actually had a 20 raise up committee at Sussex one 20 years ago. Summer, they actually had a big reunion ground with Walsh. Yasser Arafat, Yasser was at great For those unfamiliar, that's Sussex
They might try and come back to two.
Sussex series, Michael Yardy, James Courtney, Luke Ryan.
And then they got
I'll be honest, so mine.
Yeah. So Dougie, my cat is Dougie. Yeah. Is he back in Cambridge? Because I heard he went down to London.
No people in high places.
I got to watch the Luke Wright, Michael Yardy, and many others.
years. So that's
pretty sensational to win Red Bull.
You put up, you as I said, we got money, sponsors put up money to it.
If only the likes of me and you were good enough to
really well, and then you got caught now.
I gave up on that team when I was 13.
Oh, that one's going to be 6.
I think. Oh no.
Oh, no, that's me. Very clearly out. So that is, yeah, I didn't see Chris Schofield on that, but I don't think that Schofield dropped it.
You think he's going to sit
We're looking at a break. But Kavanagh's out, and Histon is struggling, to be honest. That we are in the 40s.
Okay, I see.
We're looking
So they're
for
getting
someone
off.
to work. So we have got.
Yeah, okay.
that required legs up to
We were puzzling over.
Johnny,
Yeah, done.
when are you in?
Next.
Who's in now?
Newman.
You,
So we have
Parrish,
John
get him
Newman.
on.
Yeah, Paris.
You want to pad up now? Yeah?
Come on.
It will be tough.
You've got the coloured trousers on your around.
Halfway back.
I'm not going to lie, when I come off your back, I thought it was going on.
Is there a back? He's put their name down.
There is a
The standard.
I mean, the disappointing thing is that we haven't come to 70, get within reason. But I think the thing is that this is really...
Oh yeah, thanks for taking the GOC hat out.
Well, yeah.
So
give yourselves a
the
shot.
real towel that we can only do things touching this. Right now, 6 overs are gone and we're 40. So what needs to happen is 20 or 2. That's got to be a lot of stick. It's gone down and see nothing.
Well, one thing I would say is that there's a frustration with the record. The wide lines have been very generous in both innings.
And to the umpires we want to wrap up soon.
Both teams were aware before the first ball that wides were going to be very generously apart.
And this game was, we're trying. That is the mooniest ball around, and that has gone. So that has gone up higher than it's gone from. I've not seen that.
No, you're bowling.
So that is coming in. So Mushy has really blown that one up. And that is the only thing. But Mushy has done something.
He's picked up a wicket, he's gone for what, 5?
Okay, so we're at 41, 3 So we are now genuinely getting to the realm of impossible target. But let's see what happens so like if any of the batsmen out there that really take it upon themselves, maybe they will work out the way.
21 and over.
Yeah. So they will have to really perform. So we're actually at the point that if they don't do this right now, it's over.
How many overs left?
21 and over. As one of Parrish's teammates gently asks if he will swap, criticising his other teammates.
I mean, we
looks unassuming, very reluctant.
In many ways, we know that if it wasn't for the debilitating wrist injury, maybe I'd be out.
Game always, I always say,
Yasser Arafat again.
manners
of a ball, and that is a good strike, and that is going to be 2 runs because he's not got the ball clean, and you're going to have to run everything. Like, you can.
I mean, that's the one thing I always say when commentating it. Anything in
one that's green at the moment
is that the game always looks simple from the
Absolutely. Oh, another big mooner, and to be honest, really without rushing a hit.
It always looks easy.
So this is the Premier League. He's facing it right now. I will.
don't look like this.
He decided to
I will have. I am the referee who does like that. That is okay, that is sailed over. It's going to be runs, maybe 2, maybe 3.
Is that Ilias? That is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard.
Lads, who hit that? Sorry? Okay. Sorry?
It's just small. Yes, it's
You sure? The silver? Sorry. Yeah. So that was Doyle's the silver.
Did you send him off? Tiny. Black card.
From Newman, and then he's hit that, and that is going to be 4 rounds. Got 7 and 2 balls, but it's going to be a big
That was one of the best shots you won. Yeah, just length on it, didn't try to get too hard.
Sorry, we've got Murray's finish.
At this point, I think at this point, what the take is mathematical. That is a very clean wicket.
I felt like it was one of those.
Danny, it's all on you. It's possible.
Situation demand.
So what we now have is Premier batsman in our second 11. The first 11 batsmen have run out.
Yeah, he's got an extreme.
What happened for you is there was over-creative. We tried to chip the ball away from the keeper. Instead, chip it to the keeper. We now have a Premier batsman in the second 11. Like, Michael, you probably have played these before. This is a guy who would have it's just that.
Yeah, I on this way out, he's very self-effacing in terms of the scores and asks, is it possible?
Yeah,
possible? It is mathematically possible.
And that's what we're after at this point. But we are close to recording.
Leaving golf these fake draws. When you're sort of 4 out of 4 to play.
I mean, we were hoping on this weekend that we'd get through 9 overs and still be in line, but
I wasn't out there, did it?
yeah, you know what? It's been a tough day, and actually, I'm really impressed.
It's not easy because I think for a long period of the day, most of these players can be respected. Whether it's you wouldn't blame the players if they might have had the odd extra liquid sherbet.
When this was a regular game, and we have a dot ball. I'm not sure it's left of the over. That's over.
If you've seen it,
That is over. So, Michael, we need to check if this game is even Steven.
It is 53 to win.
2 overs.
Still holding.
26.
Still holding.
I don't want to hear Andrew when like
53 to win 2 sounds tough, and then when you chuck in the quality of the ball.
Yeah, look, you
and he has a slip back. That is a slip back.
this guy. But what we're who is bowling? So
One of the greatest spin bowlers of all time.
The guy. He did.
Maybe. Okay. So,
That's 6.
that's it.
Down.
But I'm going to
You need 26 and over.
maybe a little bit easier.
Yeah. But flight in temptation.
We missed you. And so Mushy has just popped up. And what we've done is what we've liked the last over where the total is getting.
Yeah.
Flatter, back foot, halved away. I think that might be 4 runs. And that is 4 runs. So that is hard to get. So 10 to 2 balls, and this has suddenly changed a little.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
14.
Yeah.
Still a tough ask.
Very, very tough ask. But can we get to a scenario where the last over still the mathematics of it? That's what we want to see. Okay. Another Mushtaq moon ball. It's flat. And it's a little turn around the clock. It's going to be 1 run.
32 to win.
That is going to be tough.
That's only you because you're
The Lashing boys easily they did not get it. Shut me down pretty hard when I announced 50%, but easy done. I feel like they should have pushed the 2.
That's another
as
40, say 41 to win a
I think perhaps we're looking at this people wanting personal milestones over the team at this point. We will see. But we're going to need to get below that 36.6. That is the mooniest of balls, and that is hard, but I think it's going to be one. You're going to have to go for 2. It's quite disappointing today, but I have made the 2. So, 38.
Yeah, something like that. This ball's got to go with something.
If this ball does not make 2 runs, then it's not mathematical to win.
Unless there's probably some magic.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it was a big ball down the wicket, and I think they're going to go for 2 at least. It's definitely not what the legs go for 4. They're going to find it. So I think 35 from the last over is my maths right. We will see.
35 to tie. 36 to win.
So, technically possible. I think there's victory. Michael, as a man who thinks that, I'm guessing.
But the thing to remember is that the real winning is quality. And the fact that we got a game
and this was hard, right? Yeah. Like, for those who are watching, you really wouldn't realise how hard it was at this point. This was coming down. It was crazy. Like, this was almost.
I think it's safe to say if this was any other game, apart from the last game, everyone would have left the ground. Even for an evening T20, perhaps it would have just been so.
We have a big market.
And one thing on that note that was sad is that the kids coaching.
Yeah, you know what? It's very sad because he actually had 60 children, the most that Lashings have never seen him in the entirety of the season so far, unable to attend, which is really unfair.
Hello.
We have 6 ball, so
30 to win off 5.
We weren't attainable, but that is the 6. Who is the name and change for the Lashings side of the
Oh, you were coaching.
Second, and that's flat. That's only 1. That might be done. However, it might have been about a little bit of respect when it comes to the marquee. And the marquee will be responsible for the next 2-3 hours of the game. So therefore, that
He's finished it. We finished it.
another thing. So I think the game is out. 76 would be. I feel like now 90 would be respect. 80 that is
worth saying, which is just to remind you again, you want to do this at your pace, easier than you might think to do, and also make sure you get
Oh my god. Hey, one question I asked why
yeah,
I said why did you choose this card after the words? Because
that is the last one. That's me.
I said why you didn't
So cracking effort from the T10. Like in the end, Histon could not make it super competitive in the T10 format. But if you'd have asked everyone 2 hours ago, I think most
another over.
And I think that everyone's pretty proud of the fact that we've got a game. Only 21 did it. I thought it was a pleasure to talk to you.
absolute pleasure. And as always, at the end of the real winner, the true winner.
And the real winner will be the lad from the bar and Martin.
Thank you to all of you for watching on the stream at home. Matt Parrish has been alongside your stream and we look forward to seeing you at a cricket ground or watching us on the stream very soon. But to all of you from a thankfully in the end not too late stream.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Well,
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for the commentary, Matt.
There you go. No worries.